to Deaf and Dumb. I'm Dan.
And I'm Dudley.
Welcome to the show. There's something different. Have you noticed?
No, the camera's always been there.
No, it's not.
We've been doing video for months now.
Oh, I hate to tell you, but no, we haven't.
We talked about it.
We talked about it,
and there was a camera.
There was never a camera there. There's a camera there now, but there's never been one there before.
So that's never been there before?
That has never been there before.
Pretty
This
sure.
is the first time that's been there.
I don't believe you.
Welcome to the show. And as we are talking about, we are now on video. We are on video.
Yes.
There's video recording right now. So if you're on YouTube, you know this already.
You can see us.
You can see us.
You're
But
not
if you're
looking
just
at our logo, which is all you've been able to see.
Let's be honest. Nobody watched it there.
Okay.
All our episodes have been on YouTube for a while now, with just the logo as the video,
Yes.
and nobody watched it.
That's not true.
That is true.
A handful has watched it.
I don't believe it.
If we're lucky, there have been 10 views of all of our 155 episodes up to this point.
I don't understand. But okay. So
that some people have watched some of our episodes.
Okay.
Or watched.
Now, our listeners
Uh-huh.
can now be watchers.
Yes.
They can be,
They can
watch
put
us.
a face to the voice
Yes, whether
that they've been
you want to or
listening
not.
to for the last 3 years.
Sure.
If
You think we've had a solitary we've had at least one listener the whole time?
No.
We started with some, we lost some, we gained some back, we got some new ones who didn't know us, therefore they probably like us better.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
So if you're listening to us on iTunes or the podcast app or Stitcher or any of those, any number of places that you could find us as an audio only podcast, you now have the option to go to YouTube and see our faces.
Yes.
But if you would like to keep going on with life, not knowing what we look like, I would not recommend.
Keep it a mystery.
Keep the mystery. If you need a little mystery in your life, don't do it.
Yes.
I can guarantee to tell you that we sound worse than we look. Or we look worse than we sound.
Are you
I don't know which it is.
Do you know what you're trying to say right now?
No,
okay.
Actually, I do. No,
I don't think anyone knows what you're saying right now. But yeah, we've been doing this for 3 years as of this episode.
Yes, this is our third year anniversary episode.
Yes. Which is weird because I don't know the actual date we started.
It's February 13th.
Is it?
I think something like that.
Okay.
I think the first episode went live somewhere like that. It's a teen.
Yeah. But this isn't going out on that date.
No, I think, it's just, how...
Because we work in weeks.
The Mondays don't fall on the same days every year.
Which is weird.
I've always been a proponent of the, 13-month calendar?
Yes.
Where
talked
all
about
the days...
on the show
have
before.
we?
Yeah, I believe so.
Every day is... Every month it's the same length, and all the days are always on the same numbers.
So, February 1st will always be a Monday.
Exactly.
Or a Sunday, depending on which day you want to say is the first day of the week. But yeah... then we would be on the same date every year, but we're not. So this is the 156th episode,
156.
Which is 3 years worth of episodes.
Doing 52 episodes a year.
Yes.
Can you believe that? If I had told you 3 years ago that we would do an episode every week for 3 years straight without missing one, would you believe me?
Yes.
Well, that's not an interesting conversation.
I'm sorry. No.
So
how's that a better conversation?
I don't.
I said no, and it went nowhere.
I know, it's crazy, right? Can you believe it? We're that dedicated to no one listening to us.
We have nothing better to do.
No, we have lives outside of this show.
I do.
We stay
I don't know
busy.
about you.
I mean, you obviously you've been out there procreating.
I have, but that's not really. It didn't take 3 years to do that.
Yeah. A lot has changed since we started, Dudley.
Yes.
I mean,
one thing has changed since we started.
Yes.
or is changing. It's still happening.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't come forth. Hasn't spawned yet.
It's gestating
I'm
right
not
now.
Clear on the process.
You're not?
I don't know if a portal opens up and a baby steps out.
In a manner
Babies
of speaking,
come out walking, right?
In a manner of speaking, a portal does open up.
Okay.
And it does come out. I wouldn't say it's walking. It's kind of more of a...
Well, how
it's like a slide. And they go head first. Optimally.
Jess is going to be very happy with this episode.
I'm sure she is. And she can look at you. Mm-hmm. She can get on here and see your face. While you
yeah. While I make jokes about her giving birth.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
I mean, she signed up for it.
Well, there was an agreement at one point.
I just noticed that you shaved to the...
Yeah, I was trying to be presentable.
Yeah, to a goatee.
Yes.
That's nice. You match our cartoon on our Facebook page.
I do. I figure that's the only thing our listeners have to go off of what we look like, so I figure I should at least look like that.
Okay. Right now you look like the evil version of me.
Well, that's inaccurate.
What, I'm the evil one?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So yeah, we're going on YouTube. And yeah, I guess we'll keep doing that now.
Yeah, we'll keep doing that.
For 3 more years.
3 more years.
And then
Three more years.
What a great achievement will we
whatever the latest, hottest thing at that time that's been out for, 10 years.
Well, it'll be 3D printed episodes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's
we'll
what I'm
make
predicting.
the episode, and it'll 3D print whatever faces we're making during the episode.
We'll be sitting there going...
Yeah, like
3D printed.
Talking. It'll be a lot of me, shouting.
Yeah, me just going...
Yeah, you shaking. A lot of head shaking. Like, what have I done?
I feel like I'm going to be, like Jim from The Office. Okay. You're going to be talking, I'm going to just be looking at the camera going...
You got to mug the camera?
I'm just going to be like...
I'm going to look at it and go, hi.
Stop it. Stop flirting with the camera. No one likes that.
Everyone likes that. They want to feel a connection. They want to look into our eyes. You just did the thing, didn't you?
I did.
Jim Halpert me.
Yeah. So
we have to be careful what we do on this show now.
Yeah, we have to wear pants now. Actually, no, we don't, because you don't see anything.
The desk, it stops here. As long as I don't stand, I'm fine.
Yeah. Please don't stand. I guess we should talk about games.
Yeah, we should. That's kind of what we do here.
For any new YouTube listeners, we're a game show.
Yes. Not a game show.
We're a game...
A talk show about games.
Game show.
A podcast, really. Where we talk about various board games, video games.
Video games, yeah.
That kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So, what have you been playing?
Nothing. No, actually, that's not true. I just thought it would be funny.
You had one job.
Yeah. I played Subnautica.
Yes. Sub-Zero. Hey, we were in unison.
Or,
we're twinning.
As Unknown Worlds like to call it, Below Zero.
Below Zero, yes.
Which,
the quickening, as I like to call it.
Subnautica.
The quickening. Every sequel should be the quickening.
There are some movies I don't think the quickening...
Subnautica, Sub-Harder.
Sub-Harder.
That sounds like something completely different.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Probably. So, especially if you take into consideration what sub means.
Below. We've definitely. I mean, it's just another word for below. That is,
Right.
For those of us, y'all who are new to us on YouTube, this is what we do.
We're usually better.
No, this is pretty standard. It's very laid back. Not very professional.
Are you trying to set the bar low?
I'm setting that bar way low.
So when we don't get better, we're still like,
yes,
we told you.
We told you. We warned you.
We warned you. This is it. We have an ampersand.
I didn't really want to draw attention to it, but I guess we're doing that now.
Oh, okay. We don't have an ampersand.
It was supposed to be a subtle thing, like, I get it.
And you've been posting on Instagram pictures of it.
Exactly. No, that was the tease.
Subtlety.
That's the tease for what's coming. That video is coming. But you went and drew too much attention to it. You ruined it.
You posted 4 pictures of it on Instagram,
And? No, I'm asking you, and?
And that's not subtle.
Okay. Subnautica. Tell me about Subnautica.
It's good.
God, you're the worst.
I don't have any strong opinion yet. It's the same game.
Okay. So if you like Subnautica, it's more of the same.
If you like Subnautica, it's more of the same. There are some differences. As I talked about last week's episode, there's more of a story. I mean, well, the other one had a story, but it was kind of like throw in, figure out stuff, and there is a progression to it. But you can spend a lot of time just building stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't even got to building yet. The game.
Then what are you doing? What are you spending time doing?
I'm trying to survive.
Oh, okay.
Actually, there are little things that pop up and little deals like, "Hey, go here, look at this," and I don't want to get too spoilery with it.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because, like I said before, the big difference is you're playing an actual character. And instead of just playing an unknown person, doesn't have a name, doesn't have a voice, nothing. This one has you're playing...
Draws you in.
Yeah.
Lets you walk in someone else's shoes, or swim in someone else's shoes.
You can walk. There's more land in this one, it seems. I'm just almost to the point where I'm getting the Snow Fox, which is the little bike that you ride around on.
Yeah.
I haven't got it yet.
It's called a Snow Fox?
It's called a Snow Fox. And... yeah, it's good. So far so good. It's still early access, so I have noticed a few little graphical quirks, but nothing unplayable.
Yeah. I mean, it's early access. You're gonna run into some bugs. I mean, I personally prefer games that are finished.
I do too.
Even in early access.
I am curious how much of it isn't finished.
Yeah.
I have noticed I can't interact with certain items. Or certain, I've gone to a couple of facilities, and there are boxes there, but I can't open them. And I don't know if that's just because there's no reason. It could discourage you from opening boxes or storing stuff there, making that your base or whatever, or if it's just not.
Does it show up some kind of label that makes you think it's normally an interactive thing?
No, it's just like...
Or is it just decoration?
I think it's just
and you're sitting there going, open!
Yeah.
I want what's in you, and they're like, that's not how this game works.
Well, okay. The boxes, like storage boxes in the first game, there are those in the game at some part, but you can't open them. Okay. So I don't know if that's just a early access thing or
they got rid of that. Those aren't in. They're in there, but you can't use them.
They may not be. I haven't been able to build one.
Sub-Zero is anti-containers.
Storage containers.
Yes.
Well, the little chest floaty boxes are in it, but
those are fine.
I've made those.
Those are fine.
But yeah, it's interesting. I launched a rocket recently.
A rocket?
Yeah.
Like a space rocket, or like an RPG, over the shoulder.
Like a space rocket.
Okay.
Like I had to send a sample to space.
Oh.
So I'm just sending my samples to space.
Okay.
It's something I've always wanted to do.
So you've achieved that in the virtual world.
Yes. Subnautica has checked one thing off my bucket list.
I mean, it's not the same as doing something in real life. Because technically, you could check off a lot of things that you've done in video games off your bucket.
Like murder.
Travel via, like murder. Lots of murder.
Many people.
Travel via green pipes. Eat lots of mushrooms.
Yeah.
Drive fast cars.
Purchase hookers. You brought up fast cars. I thought of Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, you went to GTA. And you went straight to hookers.
So, moving on.
Speaking of hookers.
You're trying to segue there?
Yeah, this is a legit segue. my girlfriend has been playing this game called Game of Sultans on her phone. Because she just lives on her phone. She doesn't own... I think she owns a laptop. She never gets it out. Mm-hmm. But she does everything on her phone. She watches YouTube. She works from her phone. That's all she has. And so she's playing naturally, she plays games there as well. And she was playing this game called Game of Sultans. She told me she was addicted to it. And I'd seen ads for it, but I was just like, whatever. Honestly, when I saw the ad, I thought, that game looks stupid. And anyway...
So your girlfriend's opinion in games are stupid. That's what you're saying right now.
I was kind of half watching her play it, mostly listening to her play it. And it's really funny because I think it's turning her into a misogynist.
Yeah? Becoming a misogynist man?
And I'm not joking. We were sitting side by side in bed. I was playing WarGroove and getting my groove on. And she was on her phone playing this game, and she was griping and complaining about all the and I'm using quotes here, hoes in her harem. She has a harem. Not doing what she wants them to do, and that complaining about having to pay them to make babies.
So literal prostitution.
Yes,
she
said,
trafficking.
And she said, and I quote, and these are I'm in the wives section. So apparently her harem has two sections, the wives and then just like the girlfriends or whatever, or just the normal slaves. I don't know. The slaves I haven't married. It's very strange, and it's been very strange listening to her talk about I'm just sitting there trying to play my game, just, fighting my wars, and she's over there griping about interacting with her harem. And it's been really funny.
Wait, okay, let's take a step back.
Okay.
So these wives...
Yes, wives. And air quotes would be accurate because I believe they were... It was not their choice.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Yes.
These wives were formerly slaves?
I mean, it's a harem, so yeah. I mean,
I'm
I
not
assume.
sure.
No, you have to understand. Okay. I have not played this game. I don't know how it works. Everything I know about it is filtered through glancing over and looking at the screen, which looks different every time. Sometimes she's fighting battles. Sometimes she's kicking random dudes. You can kick them to fight. To fight them, there's a little icon with a boot, like a kicking boot, except it's right on their crotch. It's a very strange game, and then
that
listening to
that doesn't sound misogynistic.
No, exactly.
It
seems to conflict with the other parts of the game. And she was apparently throwing a party, and she was trying to fill tables, and she, as she put it, purchased twins to entertain at the party, and showed me said twins that were very scantily clad.
If you would like to have a set of twins entertain you...
You're here already.
You're already here.
You're already there.
You're set.
We are more dressed than you might have
But we
hoped.
can be less.
We can. We're physically capable. But
you're going to have to pay more
than
what you're paying right now, which is nothing.
I mean, obviously, our listeners...
got what they paid for.
They got one... got what they paid for.
Uh-huh.
And... If they clearly wanted twins to entertain them, and that's why they came here.
As our friend Trey always says, he loves a good set of twins.
He loves a good set of twins. Which I believe he's quoting Dwight from The Office.
The Office.
We're on The Office today.
Yes. This is not The Office, by the way. If you're confused. Moving on.
Yeah. Other than that, I've been playing WarGroove.
Uh-huh.
And WarGroove is awesome. I've unlocked 2 more modes in the game. It comes with, when you start playing, it starts with the campaign, which is your general story mission. You have a map.
Yeah.
You travel to different points on the map and have missions.
Mm-hmm.
And as you complete said missions, you progress and they get harder. And the campaign is getting pretty hard. There was one mission I was doing where I had to get from one side of the map. I had to get one of my commanders from one side of the map all the way through the winding map to the other side.
Okay.
And I was playing with 2 commanders, which is the first time I've done that.
How do you have 2 commanders?
You have there's multiple characters you play.
Who's commanding in the 2 commander situation?
Well, both of them are. They spawn their own units and they do their own thing. And So that was a hard mission. It took me like 3 tries to beat it. So that's going great, and I'm enjoying it. Well, I unlocked arcade mode first.
Yeah.
And arcade mode is you pick one of the characters you've unlocked for the mode, which is one of the commanders, and then you just go through a series of fight where you fight, a one commander after another in these kind of little duels until you get to the end, and it kind of has a story to it. But I went through one of those, and it was fine. But my favorite thing that I just unlocked is puzzle mode.
Okay.
As you know, because I love puzzle games.
Yeah.
And so this is like
as
a cool...
we have talked many times on the show.
As much time as we spend talking about Zachtronic games.
Yeah.
But this is like merges puzzle and tactical, like a strategy game, because that's what it is. It sets you up a little scenario. Each puzzle is a scenario where you have one turn to win to achieve victory. So you have one turn to move all your units, one time to either kill the commander or the enemy commander or destroy their base, and some of them are like escort missions. You got to get a villager from one spot to the other, and you have one turn to do it. So they don't retaliate. The enemy doesn't do anything. They just everything starts in position, and
so
you
you're
have
just
one
trying to get through the map or whatever without.
Yeah, well, but all of them are engineered in such a way that there's one way to do it. Most of the ones I've played, there's like you have to do it the right way, and it'll.
I had a hair.
There you go. Whose hair is it?
It's probably either mine or my girlfriend's cat.
And it's set up so you have to do things in the right order, or like you have to utilize their special skills, because each unit has like critical conditions, like if they're standing on a certain type of terrain, or if they're adjacent to certain types of units, they do extra damage. Yeah. So the idea is you have to position
everyone
perfectly. Yeah, you have to move them and do, because you only get one action for each one, so you have to go and do everything just right. You have to kill this unit so you can clear the path, so this guy can move through and attack this thing, kind of thing. Or like one of them I got stuck on. It took me a second to realize it, but I couldn't make it work. There was just like no way I could. I was always like one guy short of being able to kill the commander.
Yeah, and
so I finally realized that. There's these like mage type units called alchemists that they do their critical condition is if they have a defense of 3 or above. So certain terrain give you defenses, and there's certain things in the game that give you extra defenses. And if your value is 3 or higher, they do critical damage. Well, I didn't realize that the commander I was playing with, he can lay down a zone that adds to everyone's defense within the area. So the idea is I had to place the zone and then move those guys in, and they did enough damage to kill units so that I could get everything in position. So like there were guys in the way that I had to kill. But normally I had to attack them with 2 different units to kill them to get them out of the way.
Yeah.
Which made it where it was impossible to win. But if I put them in the zone, they can kill them by themselves, and everything can move in.
So basically, you couldn't do it because you weren't good at the game.
I couldn't do it because I
was.
Technically that's accurate. But what I mean is, I missed that little tidbit of information.
So you didn't read the instruction. That's what you're saying. You didn't read the instruction.
Well, I remember it telling me that. I remember it telling me that when I got the units, but I kind of forgot about it. Yeah. And it wasn't until I was reading it, I was like, they get them. But how can I do that? And then I realized, this guy, his name's Emmerich, can give everyone a bunch of defense. And that's all because I was thinking in the puzzle, I was like, well, he's not very useful because all he does is add defense and no one's attacking me in the puzzle. It's just, I have to, by the end of the round, achieve this goal. Yeah. And it's really good. I really like it. And I've been kind of going through them and figuring them out. And some of them I sit there and I have to go through them like 4 or 5 times before I finally figure out the right pattern or the right sequence of events to achieve the victory. Yeah. I really like it. Yeah. I'm really enjoying it. It might be my favorite part of the game. But I also went back and I've been playing back in the campaign back and forth between those two, so I really enjoy it.
I was reading about WarGroove and how there are people Because there's the map editor.
Yes,
built into.
I haven't dove into it yet. I opened up the map editor, but that was it. I haven't.
Well, there's a bunch of people recreating Advance War maps.
Yes, and Fire Emblem
maps in WarGroove.
Like you can build campaigns as well.
Yeah.
There's a campaign editor, so you can make your own content and then upload it for people to play, which is really cool. I need to at some point. I'm gonna go dive into that stuff and kind of play around with it and see what other people have made.
Play Advance Wars.
I could
in WarGroove.
Yes,
so you'll just be a wet dream for you.
I mean, I've already played Advance Wars.
Yeah, well, you can play it again on the Switch.
I guess
made by some fans.
Yes, a fan-made
version. Did you play anything else?
No.
Well, that's not
I was talking to Gary about WarGroove
because
I knew it seemed like something he would like. I knew he was a fan of Advance Wars.
Yeah, but
his comment was that it wasn't asymmetrical enough, and it is a little bit because all the commanders have their own ability, which was the only way that. The first Advance Wars wasn't asymmetrical at all. I think all the units did the same thing on any side.
Yeah.
At least in my memory says that they weren't asymmetrical. And then maybe later the commander's abilities made it a little more asymmetrical, but I think Gary just loves asymmetry and he just wants that in everything.
He does. That's true.
The more I thought about that comment, the more I was like,
Gary, you're wrong.
Advance Wars was never that asymmetrical. So I'm like, if that's what you want for it, that's fine. Yeah. But the game's balanced in a certain way, so certain units work really well against certain units, and I guess you could take it that way, but it'd just be a different game. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So Gary, you're wrong.
Gary's wrong. Still love him. We went to his house to play games.
And we didn't.
And we didn't play games.
We didn't play anything.
As sometimes happens. You go to your friend's house, you're like, we're going to get our weekly board game.
Yeah.
And then you start, talking.
And not playing any games.
And then you don't play any games. Before you know it, it's time to go home.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, time just goes away.
Yes.
Slowly, and next thing you know, it's been 3 years, and you're doing the same show.
Yes.
Yeah.
You been playing anything else?
No, I wanted to play some Red Dead Redemption, but never.
Yeah, you need to finish that.
I do need to finish it.
It's past due, man. You need to get on it.
It's going to be like one of those things for 6 months from now. I'll be like, hey, I finally finished it.
And I'm like,
so? We've moved on. Red Dead Redemption 3's out already.
That's a long time. That's a long time not to finish.
It took me a long time to finish Red Dead Redemption.
I can't say anything. I haven't finished Subnautica.
But that was also because when I was playing Red Dead Redemption, I was staying with our cousins, and they're, it's a mature game, so I didn't really feel comfortable playing in front of other younger kids, and I was like, and so I just didn't play it until I was like on the last act, or just before the last act of that game, and didn't finish it till like a year later.
Yeah.
Then I finally finished it. So we'll see. We'll see. This time I have no excuse. I just haven't had time to play.
You just haven't done it.
Yeah. I used the time I had to play Subnautica.
Yes. Which I haven't finished. I'm like really close to the end of the first one.
Yeah, and it's really good, and you should finish it.
I haven't finished it. I know I need to.
Then we could talk. I could tell you more about the things that kind of tie into this game.
Yeah, that's why I've been wanting to get the second one from you so I could play it.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid that there's some setup maybe that ties into the first one, and I don't necessarily
it's
want to
minor,
spoil.
but it does connect to the first one.
So I'm trying to decide. I'm weighing right now. Do I want to just say I don't care and go on and play the? Yeah, I'm weighing. See, it's a visual show now, so they can see that I'm physically weighing my hands
or cupping balls.
Yes. So I haven't decided if
no comment for that.
No comment. I haven't decided if I'm just going to go whatever and just jump into the new one or go back and remember how to play and.
It's not a groundbreaking thing.
That's kind of where I figure it is. It's cool, but I don't expect it to be like.
It's good for the story.
Yeah. Unlike the ending of Red Dead 2. In which it's mind-blowing and you need to play it.
I know, I need to.
Like, life-changing.
Mm-hmm. maybe I don't need my life to change. My life is changing enough already.
You need stability.
I need something constant right now. You know,
I need something not to change.
I need something to stay the same for once.
Okay.
Actually, it's not that bad. Give me a couple more months. And we'll see.
We'll see. It's gonna be very. Your appearance might change.
It probably will
when we
It'll
start.
Be much
now
tighter.
people can actually see. That's part of the reason I wanted to start doing video. So in a couple of months or so, when you officially become a father, I can see how you look right now. Take a look. See how normal and well rested he looks.
I assume the future one will be more like this.
It's more like you're slumped and bags under your eyes.
Don't have children. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm expecting.
But it could literally make me a better human being.
I mean, sure.
Probably not.
I mean, you can't get worse than you are.
The bar's pretty low. Okay. Well, enough about that.
Sure.
We'll go into some news. You want to talk about some news?
Sure.
I have
some news.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
What do you have?
The next coming out this week on the Nintendo Online, the classic whatever you want to call it, arcade game, the free games they give you for having the Nintendo Online subscription, is Super Mario 2, Super Mario Brothers 2.
I did not even see
and
that.
Kirby Adventures.
Ooh.
Yes.
Kirby. I like Kirby.
The little side scroller Kirby, and one of the weirdest Super Mario Brothers.
That's
the one with the theaters background, and you can play as Peach or Toad or Luigi or Mario, and Luigi they all have different ways they move.
Yeah, Luigi jumps higher
and kind of floats when he does, and all that stuff.
That's a good one. I haven't played that one in a while.
I'm really excited about it. I haven't played it in a long time.
I'll probably definitely play that one, because I played the first one a ton, and I played the third one, because the third one's my favorite one.
Yeah, the third one's great.
And so I played it a lot. I played it through many times, and so it'd be nice to play 2. I haven't played 2 in a while.
Yeah, so it's out the 13th, which I believe is Wednesday.
Day before Valentine's Day.
Yes, today. Happy Valentine's Day. It's the 14th
to
Valentine's Day. To us, from Nintendo, you get Super Mario Brothers 2 and Kirby's Adventure.
Something you can ignore your significant others with on your Switch on Valentine's Day.
Or you could sit side by side and play it together. On your own Switches. I mean, you can't play. There's no co-op play on either of those games.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so I'm excited about that.
I am too. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I thought I was going to be excited because Zelda 2 was out on it.
The weirdest Zelda.
And I thought, it's like a weird side-scroller Zelda, and I was like, I was kind of excited because I've only played it just the hair of a bit, and I know.
What is the hair of a bit?
It's my own turn of phrase.
What is a turn of phrase?
And so I thought, that game always looks weird. I'm going to play it. I'm excited by it. And I went to play it, and I just couldn't get into it. I went, all right, walking around, fighting some things. I'm in town now. I hate this game. Literally. I was just like,
deaf and dumb review of a really old
Zelda
game.
2. I hate this game. I don't know if I really hate it, but I was just like, I don't want to play this, and I stopped playing it. I just literally got so far into it. I'm like, I'm gonna play this, and I'm like, I don't want to play this. And I stopped playing it.
No. I'm trying to play this because it was a thing, and now I don't see the point.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Moving on to news, like I was originally segueing to, and then you're just like, I'm going to talk about Nintendo.
I'm going to talk about Nintendo. It's news. It's
news.
It's upcoming. True. It's out this week. It's relevant. It's Valentine's Day, semi-adjacent relevant.
Adjacent to. Let's talk about Fortnite a little bit.
Okay.
So this week, you can finally merge your accounts in Fortnite. So
I needed to do that.
Yes,
because I have so many Fortnite.
I only played it in 2 places. So,
I've only played it on one.
So I guess technically, I
played it on the Switch. So I have one account.
Yeah, I played on Switch. I played on PC.
Mm-hmm.
I downloaded it on PC. I haven't actually played it on there. But yeah, so now you can do that, and you can transfer all your microtransaction money, or V-Bucks as they called it on there. And
what bucks?
The microtransaction.
No. What bucks?
V.
V?
V
V for victory?
As in very...
As in V for vendetta?
Yeah, V for vendetta.
Vendetta bucks. Got it.
Vendetta dollars.
Mm-hmm.
We'll transfer, and any items you bought will also transfer. I mean, there's a weird thing where it takes a couple of weeks, and there's a weird process for doing it, and you may not get everything, but for the most part, you can connect your accounts.
It's strange. The first step is file your taxes.
Yeah, it is true.
You fill out your tax
file
return.
your 2018 taxes.
You have to fill out your tax return.
And show how many V-Bucks you made.
and declare your V-Bucks.
And then the government takes 30% of them.
And then you get the rest on a unified account.
And then you might get a tax return.
It might get
but
hit
I wouldn't hold your breath.
Yeah, you might get hit with inheritance tax from yourself.
Definitely.
You're inheriting it from yourself.
Yeah, because your former account no longer has it. They're giving it away to you, so you have to pay, I think it's like 40, 50%. So you're going to lose.
The weirdest topical jokes we've ever done.
Well, this is that time of the year.
It is.
It's time to file your taxes. Have you filed your taxes?
I have not
filed my taxes.
I haven't done my tax return yet.
Yeah,
no.
well,
I need to, because
squandering money. Or something, I don't know. Unless you have to pay in.
Laundering money? Is that what you said?
I'm squandering. I did not say laundering. If you're laundering money, I am not associated with you.
You probably shouldn't file your taxes, because they might figure that out.
Yep.
Don't launder money. What about that?
Don't do that. But the interesting thing is, because the developers behind the voice chat feature within Fortnite, that allows you to use a headset on the Switch version of the game.
Yeah,
have announced that also they are making it available for developers if they want to add it into their game.
Oh, okay.
For the Switch, it's available. So it's an option to add, so not to use the Nintendo Switch's app to do voice chat through your phone.
Yeah.
Because that's dumb.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's so dumb.
I mean, it honestly feels like a Band-Aid where they didn't want to build the hardware into the actual system because it's small and portable.
The thing is, it can do it. You can do it on the Fortnite. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
It's built in. You can plug a headset.
You're saying for other games.
Yeah, other games.
Oh,
so
I was completely confused.
I
gotcha.
It's Vivox. Vivox? I don't know how you say it. But Vivox is they made the kit or whatever to put
it has a headset and everything.
Well, no.
I don't understand.
You're so dumb right now.
I don't get it.
They are licensing the software.
Okay.
That they can be added into other games.
Okay.
So you can use a headset on the Switch.
So it does come with a headset.
No. I'm moving on because you're dumb.
I don't understand.
If you're a game developer,
okay,
and you want to put voice chat in your game, talk to Vivox.
Okay,
because they have the stuff.
They have the technology.
They have the software.
And nice headsets, maybe.
Okay, I'm just ignoring you because you're dumb. Let's talk about a downer note. Let's take it serious now.
Oh, okay.
This actually is serious. Activision.
Well, that's not a way to start it.
Blizzard. Start by laughing.
Yeah, no. Let's start on a downer note, and then that makes it sound like we're going to make a joke. You should have just been like, "Oh, here's some shitty news."
Okay. Let's take it back.
Okay,
let's start over. Take two.
That's another game.
Here's some shitty news.
Yeah.
Activision and Blizzard are laying people off probably this week.
That sucks.
Because, they're not doing well.
Oh, really? Blizzard's not doing well?
Yeah,
they got Overwatch.
Well, they're under Activision, and Activision...
Yeah, that's right. Because, Bungie left them, right?
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
Oh, really?
Because Bungie left, they took Destiny with them.
Oh.
And Activision did all the PR and marketing and social media stuff for Destiny. And...
Oh, so they don't need people doing that stuff.
Exactly. So most of the people that were working on the Destiny stuff for that part of the deal, they're probably going to lose their jobs.
Oh.
Some of them apparently there are opportunities to move into other games within there, but there aren't that many. So a lot of them are probably losing their job. Yeah. But and then Blizzard, I think the way I understood it was a lot of the people at Blizzard that were doing some of that stuff that it's not in the game development side. It's more of the distribution and marketing stuff will be let go because Activision handles most of that. It'll be one roof kind of thing.
I got you.
So they won't be separate anymore. So a lot of people might be, 100 people may be losing their job this week, and that sucks.
That does suck.
So if you want to support Blizzard, go buy their games. Their newest one is Overwatch. They haven't made another game since Overwatch. A new game. That's not a remake or a remaster.
Yeah, they do Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah,
you're right.
They haven't made a new game since Overwatch.
I mean, a lot of companies have been running for a long time without making a new game.
Like what?
Mojang?
Well, technically, Mojang isn't its own company anymore.
That's not the point.
They were bought by
Microsoft owns them.
And the guy who made it doesn't even work for them anymore. He just took the money and left.
I
would have done the same
it's
thing.
a lot of money.
Good job. I forgot his name.
See? You don't even know anymore.
He's gone and forgotten. The Swedish guy. What's his name? That annoys me. I can't remember his name. If I had a keyboard, I could search for it right now. But I don't. So, moving on. Accuracy. Let's see what else we got. Apex Legends. A game we talked about last week. It was rumors.
Last week.
Last episode we talked about rumors of a new Titanfall spin-off game that's a battle royale game.
Yeah.
Well, it actually did.
And we talked about it didn't have Titans, which is weird.
It didn't have Titans,
but I guess it's not billing itself as so much heavily as a Titanfall game.
Yeah, it's a new thing.
Yeah.
It did come out.
It looks good.
It's a free-to-play game.
I was thinking about getting it. I just hadn't had time to go and download it.
Yeah.
It looks cool. I want to give it a try. I hear good things.
Yeah. It's on PC, Xbox One, and PS4. So no Switch, which is disappointing. Well, it'd be nice to have it on Switch.
It would be cool on the Switch.
Fortnite is on Switch.
Yeah, but Fortnite's like a really cartoony
It is a lower-end game.
Did you ever play the Titanfall games?
No.
The combat in it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And if it has some of that, even just a large part of that game was getting in Titans and giant robots and fighting each other. But, the whole, running around, wall running stuff.
Yeah.
If you can do any of that stuff in the game, I don't know if you can.
No.
Then I'm less excited.
It doesn't have the wall running in it.
The wall running stuff was really cool.
Apparently that's not in the game.
Oh. Well, that's good. I thought, it's going to be kind of like a Fortnite where you can wall run and stuff.
No.
But no.
It's kind of a mix of Fortnite, the Battle Royale, PUBG type games with Overwatch, because there are characters.
Oh, really?
It's not like you have a dude, you just create and play.
You just make a guy
you choose a character.
Oh, okay.
There are apparently...
Don't you play in teams?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are teams, and then so it's kind of Overwatchy with a Battle Royale thing.
Yeah.
So you pick a character. There are 8 to pick from. I think you start with 6, and you can unlock the other 2. But it doesn't look bad. The microtransactions, there are microtransactions because it's a free-to-play game. So
I expected.
Is all cosmetic. So you can't pay to win.
Yeah, that's good.
So if I understand, it's pretty good.
I'm gonna have to check it out. Just to give it a try, so I can give it an honest review.
Yeah,
as opposed to just yep, that game came out.
That game did come out. We do that a lot. This game came out. We didn't play it, but it's out there
because we're poor.
Yeah. With this game coming out, the developers said Titanfall 3 is not in the works.
Oh, sure they're not working on it?
They're not working on Titanfall 3, and there's no plan to work on Titanfall 3.
Okay.
Apparently, this is what they're doing now. It's just free to it's Apex Legends. So if you're hoping for a Titanfall 3,
they're not working on it.
They're not working on it.
What if it's a clever ruse?
It could be.
We're totally not working on Titanfall 3.
Half-Life 3 is never being made.
Yeah, no.
Maybe they have
But nobody said they weren't making one. Not officially.
It is on the Source engine, and it is the number 3. So maybe.
Oh, that's why.
It's got
Valve
the same.
said no.
It's the same curse. If you're making a Valve game based in Source, you can't make a third one.
You can't.
It can't be done.
Is there one out there that has?
That's it. We've
cracked the code.
We've cracked the code.
We want to make Titanfall 3, but the Source engine cannot handle it.
As you type 3 into the Source engine,
it crashes. Exactly. It burns. It breaks. You can't do it.
Can't be done.
Can't be done. Nothing we can do about it.
Done.
Gabe Newell can't. He could fix it, but he can't.
You think it's all just an OCD thing where you're just like afraid of the number 3 and just can't break that barrier?
No, I don't think that's it. I think they don't want to make that game.
I think they just make more money doing other stuff.
Exactly right. And I think if they just leave it alone, they realize they're never going to make a game that everyone will be happy with, and they're just like, whatever. We make money off Steam. We're done. Mm-hmm. We got the Vive. We got Steam.
Well, they're making money now, but Epic is chomping away.
And they're trying to cut into it. Maybe that'll get them.
Maybe
that's it.
So
maybe Epic will finally convince Valve.
What if this is all just a
clamor,
a big scheme by Epic, and they're like, we really wish.
No, some
Valve...
people years ago said we really want Half-Life 3. How are we going to do it? Well, let us. Valve's never going to make one as long as they have Steam making a ton of money. Let's make our own really popular game, and then have our own launcher for it, and then start offering other games a spot on that launcher for less than what Valve is.
They're doing the Valve model. Yeah. They were like, we made Fortnite.
Yes.
It's super popular. People like it a lot. Uh-huh. Let's make a launcher that goes on and
just capitalize on that audience.
And we'll add other games.
And we'll let other games get on there for less than what Steam is charging. Mm-hmm. And therefore, Valve will have to make Half-Life 3.
To get those
and
people
everyone
back.
Wins.
Yes. This is it.
Their model, make Fortnite.
It's not that.
Make launcher.
It's not that big of a stretch.
Valve makes not Fallout, Half-Life 3, profit. Everyone
wins.
And let the game is just awful.
No one wins. The PlayStation Classic console.
Yes.
Which we've talked about on the show, and we said it was too expensive.
Yes.
It might almost be worth buying now. It's only $51 on Amazon right now.
What was it before?
It was $100 when it came out.
Okay.
And then it was $60.
Okay.
Now it's $51. So
as of the recording of the show.
As of the recording of the show, it was $51. I checked it before we came in here. $51, you can get the PlayStation.
You're going to look like an asshole.
As soon as they raise the price.
At 8 o'clock tomorrow when the episode airs, it comes up, it's like $100.
Yeah. And they'll be like, oh, well.
I thought they were up to date. They do one every week.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I'm sorry. If it's not $51, you should have been getting the news where I get the news. Yeah. So it's a good price. I don't know if I pay.
I don't think I need it.
I don't need it, and there's nothing on it. I'm just like, I have to have it.
Yeah.
But let's see if it goes lower. Then we'll buy.
It's like stock.
It's stock.
We're waiting for it to drop low.
What's your
buy low, sell high?
What would be your buy point for a PlayStation?
$20.
20. That's low. That's real low.
I mean, to be honest,
I don't.
$20 I would consider it, but I don't really think I need it, so I don't want it.
I was thinking 40.
It's not
maybe
like
30.
The PlayStation, I like games on it, but it's not rooted so heavily in my. I can't speak. Heavily in my nostalgia.
Don't get camera shy now.
My nostalgia that I have to spend money.
Yeah,
I have to have it because there's really like 2 games on it that I want. And it just doesn't warrant the price.
Yeah. So $20 is solid.
Yeah.
Buy at 20. That's what we're saying.
That's our deaf and dumb stock advice.
Yeah. Right now there's a ticker going across the bottom right here. It's like current price of PlayStation 2, PlayStation Classic. $51. $52. We're not gonna buy it.
$20. Buy.
It's gonna cut to a bunch of people in a room screaming.
are like waving papers.
I
I don't understand how the stock market works. All I know is from what I've seen in movies, and it's always just like people shouting and screaming and arms waving and like and they're waving 2, 2, 3, whatever. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
I don't understand how this fuels our economy.
I don't understand why we still have that.
I don't think it's that way anymore.
I don't know.
I think recent pictures I have seen, and it's not like I go out looking for these things, of the stock market, it's a lot quieter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everything I know about the stock market is from trading places.
I mean, it's all done on digital.
You know the Eddie
now,
Murphy
right?
movie?
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, Dan Radford.
From the
That's
80s?
everything I know. So, 80s stock market is all I know.
Mine's a little more updated because I saw The Dark Knight Rises, and there's a stock market scene in there.
Oh, it is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But there's no, like, yelling or
Yeah, there's no, like,
anything.
crowds of people
until
like,
Bane
sardine
shows
together.
up.
Yeah.
Bane shows up and fires some weapons off. Then there's some yelling. But for the most part, it's just...
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that movie.
Yeah. How do you... What?
I mean, I didn't forget the movie. I forget about that scene.
Yeah, okay. We're not friends anymore.
We were never friends. We've always been brothers.
That's unfortunate. I saw a interesting short film today. A guy who makes trailers for a living for games.
Like, to live in?
No.
He makes a trailer to live in?
Video trailers.
A trailer he does video from?
You got a degree in media. You know what a trailer is.
Yes.
A film trailer.
Uh-huh.
Or for games and videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He made a trailer. I guess it's not really a trailer. It's kind of a montage of clips, and with the voiceover under it, and it's kind of a little telling of a story.
Sounds a lot like a trailer.
It's a trailer, but it's not like trying to sell the game.
Yeah.
It's just like, here's a trailer, and it's more about.
So what did he make it out of?
He made.
What did he make it out of?
It's for Battlefield.
Oh, okay.
You use Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 footage, but the interesting part of it is it's not like he took the game and recorded it and did all that stuff. What he did was he filmed multiplayer games. So the people playing multiplayer in it are running around doing. So it's real people playing the game, and he took that footage and made like a little war story. This guy telling a story about his grandfather or whatever, and it's just this footage of these soldiers fighting, and it feels like a real, like almost documentary. Like, look at this footage of.
Okay.
I don't know. It's pretty interesting. I thought it was pretty cool. You don't care at all.
I've been sitting here this whole time staring at you, going, "Why is he talking about this?"
Well, you should get used to that because I do that every day.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Especially in the hour we do the show. There's a lot of clips of this video of me just going.
Usually, I enjoy this show up till the point it's like, okay, let's talk about news, and then I kind of tune out.
Yeah, that's fine. Here's some exciting news, actual exciting news.
Yes, tell me.
But we're gonna save it for last.
Okay.
Overwatch.
Yes.
There's a piano in the new map.
Yeah.
That's playable.
Probably because people shoot it or something?
Yeah, you can shoot it.
You can shoot in different keys.
And it'll actually play the note, the key that you're hitting.
Oh, that's cool.
So a guy hook up a MIDI keyboard, a piano, to it, so it will play. You can play a piano that plays the piano in the game.
How does he do that?
He uses an auto-aim program.
Oh.
Which technically you're not supposed to use.
Technically you're not supposed to do. And he just broadcasted he did it.
Oh, yeah. He made this program. So it ties into it, so you can, whatever keys you play, it will automatically aim and fire the gun. At the key on the screen.
So you can sit there and play. That's cool.
It's pretty cool.
But the problem is, I don't know if you know anything about keyboard playing the piano.
Mm-hmm.
It's generally you play multiple notes at the same time.
I assume you can't do that.
I assume you can't. You play chords. You can play the melody, but that's it. You can't play chords.
I assume it'll be like, it'll fire like 3 bullets if you press 3 buttons at the same time. but it'll just be like
one right after the other
as quickly as possible. Because it moves fast. Because you can like do, and it do. So it's weird. The music is playing, but it sounds like a gunshot going off as well as the note.
Yeah, because you're shooting a gun. That's always going to be there.
Yeah.
It's kind of laying down the beat.
Yeah.
Except it's not on the beat. It's just whenever every note happens, which I guess is on a beat. But
yeah. Okay. All right. Now my next news before we get to the actual cool news. Axiom Verge.
Yes.
Yes,
I did read about this. I think I was telling you about it.
They were free on the Epic launcher.
Yes, it was the free game they were giving away.
And it was crashing because it lacked the Steam file.
Steam
file.
And I read the title of an article talking about this, and it made me laugh. I thought, did they just transplant the Steam files from Steam in there, and it broke something? And it turns out there was an audio file called with the word Steam in it. So I guess somehow they were cleaning it up to port it over, and accidentally deleted a needed audio file. So when you got to a certain point in the game, and it went to play this file that wasn't
it would crash.
Which is weird. It seems like it would just go to play the audio file, and it'd be like, it's not there, it doesn't play sound. But I guess it just crashed again.
The engine wasn't
That's
built
how
that
important audio is in that game.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Which is a good game. You should play it.
It is a fun game. I like it. I think we talked about it on this show.
Yeah, I have it. So I'm not going to get it for free on Epic.
Yeah.
Okay, the last actual cool news.
Yeah, lay it on me. I better get excited, otherwise I'm not going to be
There's a
happy.
bunch of classic RPGs coming to console this year.
Okay.
And I have a list of them. Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate 2,
Those are good.
Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear, Icewind Dale, Planescape Torment, and Neverwinter.
You buried the lead. You buried like the one I really like. That's Planescape. No, I mean that's a fine game, but Planescape.
Planescape is the one.
It's probably the one isometric game I have played as much. And I think the only isometric game I've played more than that game is probably like the Fallout games, the original Fallout 1 and 2.
Diablo.
Yeah, okay.
You've spent hours and hours playing.
That's fine. I put those in separate things.
There's an isometric game.
It is, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Those are separate categories. That's how I choose
they are
the segment
different
in my
types
life.
of isometric games.
I want to make these broad, sweeping statements without you undermining me. Thank you.
You were on the wrong show. It's a really exciting news that all these are coming, and most of them will be.
It's really exciting that Planescape is coming back out.
Yeah, and will be the remastered versions if there is a remaster.
What console is the question?
We don't know yet. That's the only thing.
Because it really only matters if it's on a console that
you
I
have
own.
Or not.
Preferably the Switch.
That's what I really want.
I really
hope it's
I
coming
would
to
love
Switch.
to be walking around playing Planescape.
There's no reason not to, right?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked at the code of these games, and even if I did, I wouldn't know what to make of it.
I mean, if they're making it for console, surely they can put it on the Switch.
Maybe. We can hope.
We could dream.
We can dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and let's go out on dreaming then. Please go to our website at deafanddumb.com, or you can find us on YouTube now, which we've been there for a while, but now you can actually see us. We're going to keep putting out a new episode every Monday, as we have done for the last 3 years. For what reason, I'm not really sure. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May, and this has been Deaf and Dumb.